Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you two herbs that I'm loving, showing you how I harvest them and also how I prepare them. I've got my gloves, I'll explain why, bag, my zero shoes, because we're going to go for a run to get those plants. So we're off. I've been loving using these plants over the past several months. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tumi. I am a dancer and a medical doctor, and I love making videos on this channel around holistic health tips. I also share about my raw vegan lifestyle and minimalism and infuse that with dance. So if any of that is of interest to you, consider subscribing below. In this video, again, I'll be sharing about two plants I've been loving. One of them is Urtica dioica, also known as stinging nettle, and the other one is Rubus idaeus, also known as red raspberry leaf. I've loved incorporating these plants during my pregnancy, especially for the past several months. This video was actually filmed in Slovenia. At least this portion of this video was filmed in Slovenia a few months ago when my sweetheart and I went to harvest a lot of nettle for me to be using throughout most of my pregnancy. Stinging nettle you can find in beautiful sunny spots, especially in the late winter and early spring, so you can harvest them while they are young. So here we found a huge patch of them. Okay. So we're here by the beautiful stinging nettles, and you can see a patch of them right now. So I'm going to put my gloves on to protect me. And nettles are chock full of incredible health benefits, from the root to the leaves, which I'll be getting today. The root is super helpful for prostate health, has been shown to help significantly with things like benign prostate hypertrophy, BPH. So it's a natural healer for that, and that's a very common thing that especially when men as they get older get. I'm going to be getting some of the leaves today to make to dry, to make a beautiful tea that's a rich source of iron and other minerals, calcium, which is wonderful during pregnancy or not during pregnancy. And I'll dry those, and then I'm going to also use the leaves freshly in a gorgeous smoothie later today. So I'm wearing the gloves because stinging nettles sting. They sting less when they're younger leaves, but they still will have quite a sting, especially this variety, which has the hairs, the stinging hairs, both on the top and the bottom of the leaves. You can identify the nettle, the stinging nettle, with the opposite leaf distribution that it has, as well as the serrated edges that it has on the leaf. So this is what Urtica dioica looks like. And again, it really loves sunny patches in nature, and it can grow, as you can see, a lot. So I like to get the tops, which are the most tender parts of the leaves. I find them to be the most digestible, and they're again really high in nutrients. I mentioned calcium and iron, but also really high in vitamin C, which will help iron absorption. Here's Jare, my sweetheart, also helping with harvesting. Once we've harvested the leaves, we love to put them on a drying tray. And here's just a very regular cardboard we're putting in on, but you can find kind of a fancier, more aerated tray. You can also put it in the dehydrator. But it was sunny in Slovenia, beautiful early summer, and so we just put this on the cardboard. I spread them out so that they could again aerate and get dry, and then I put them outside in an area where they could get sun without a lot of wind, because you don't want to lose all those beautiful leaves in a windy area. And that's simply how I sun dry the leaves. Really easy. It took a few days of sunlight and fresh air to dry them. And then they were ready for me to put them away, and I'll show you that in a little bit. For red raspberry leaf harvesting, it was even quicker for me to get these leaves because my dear in-laws have a lovely garden with red raspberries. And so I literally just went to the backyard and found the red raspberry plant. Now I harvested this before the fruit came, so I want to show you what the leaf looks like. A lot of times, again, it's nice to harvest the leaves when they're tender and not fully mature. And this is often before the fruit will show up. So here are the leaves. And the underside of these leaves are often a lighter green in color. So they're two shades of green, and that can help you identify. And then also, if you know the plant is a raspberry plant, a red raspberry plant, then you know here's the leaf. But this is what the leaf looks like. So I harvested a bunch of these with just a simple sharp knife and did the same exact thing. I laid them out on a tray for them to breathe and put them out to dry for a few days. Red raspberry leaves are also nutrient rich. They are a great source of antioxidants, including vitamin E and C, as well as also containing minerals such as silica, which is helpful for toxin removal from the body. So that's great for everybody. But specifically for women, this herb is an incredible tonic. And that basically means that if you take it regularly over time, it can be extremely helpful for balancing hormonal issues as well as menstrual challenges. And it's a fantastic support during pregnancy. It has a compound within it that helps to tonify and strengthen the uterus, which is a fantastic preparation for birthing. So I've been using it very often, drinking it weekly, and now that I'm in my third trimester, I've been drinking it even more often. I usually love to make a nettle and red raspberry blend. That's what I've been doing, especially in the past few months. And I make a sun tea. So I put a few of the dried leaves that I stored away in these glass containers. And I pour in some fresh filtered water that we have. And then I love to put it out in the sun for the sun to gently heat it and for the herbs to infuse over the entire day to steep out those incredible nutrients into the tea, into the water. And then I have this gorgeous tea that I can then enjoy. And that's how I make my red raspberry leaf and nettle tea. If you're interested in learning more about nutritional and medicinal benefits of food, plant foods, and herbs, then consider signing up for my free newsletter. I'll leave a link to that. It's on my website. Monthly, I share holistic health tips as well as often recipes, living food recipes, and medicinal benefits of plants and herbs. So check that out in the link in the description box below. And in the meantime, I hope that you think about incorporating either or both of these herbs into your regimen. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you like, and I'll see you soon.